10 minutes, I'm going to share with you 7 challenges faced by realtors in Nigeria and, of course, Africa by extension. And if you're a realtor, you do not want to joke with these challenges, because if you joke with them, they joke with your career. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to share the challenges and provide practical, quick solutions that can help you be able to maneuver your way and enter the realm of not just selling consistently, but building sustainably in terms of your career and, of course, your business in the real estate sector. My name is Raymond Ijoma, and I am the lead facilitator of the Fortreal Real Estate Academy right here in Nigeria. We are Africa's #1 real estate academy, and you don't want to miss the opportunity to grab our paid programs or master programs across different subject areas within the real estate sector. Now, let's get right into the conversation. But just before then, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment, and be a part of this family where we're learning how to sell consistently and build great businesses in real estate. Number 1, access to the right knowledge. These are key realities of real estate. There's a reason why I'm placing serious emphasis on this word, right knowledge, because knowledge is everywhere, but the truth is how usable, how practical, and how real is that. For example, you see knowledge around real estate, but that knowledge is not applicable within the Nigerian domain. The way you sell real estate to a white man most likely is not the way you sell real estate to a Nigerian or someone in Africa. There definitely are basic standards and principles of selling. However, selling to a black man, selling to an African, largely is different from how you sell to a white man. While the subject matter of knowledge, again, must be specific to real estate, because real estate is high ticket. If you joke with the real principles and strategies of how to sell real estate, you sell the wrong way. In fact, you don't even sell. Because, in fact, I've said over time that you can be a good marketer in the bank, but for you to really sell real estate, there are certain things, or you must have to improve your sales skills, else you might be struggling, even though you've been into sales generally. So I'm going to point you to the right direction with respect to the right knowledge. Number 2, consistent quality leads or lack of consistent quality leads. The practical solution right here is prospecting and positioning. A lot of persons do this, very few people do this, very few realtors do this, and that is a problem. In fact, for me, my higher secret right here is beyond just prospecting or positioning. It is the higher level, which is the proposed principle, which I explain a whole lot in my book. What I do here is moving from just going or just staying in one place. Rather, I do both subtly in a way that consistently guarantees quality leads, leveraging on social media. In this day and time, social media is not just about posting or liking or making comments. Social media is a marketplace. In fact, anywhere you have people, consider such a place a market environment to be able to sell. In fact, I would expect you as a realtor, as you grow in the business, everywhere you go, you are meant to be able to make a relationship or make a sale. In other words, making contacts is making sales. But the reality, or the first reality, is that you are making a contact, which is a relationship. And then the more you make contacts and make relationships, the more sales you make. In addition, one thing you should never ignore anytime you go to any place is yourself. Permit me, I didn't plan teaching this or sharing this, so my brain is just going in different directions on how to help you get real value in this conversation. Now, yourself. I've taught that if you can sell yourself consistently, if you know how to sell yourself, selling real estate is easier. Easier, not easy. Because when you know how to sell yourself, everywhere you go to, you are able to develop the right relationships, even though you don't sell immediately, but you make a contact that eventually can make a sale or give you a referral. I'll stop there. I hope this is making sense. If it is, please let me know in the comment section. Number 3, trust issues. My God, trust issues are real. And the reason why they are real is because first, real estate is high ticket. And because it's high ticket, not many persons can afford it. Even those that can afford it, they work too hard to just let the money go. So they want to be really skeptical. They want to take their time. They want to be patient. And for me, I would largely say the practical solution right here, So number one, your character, your branding, and your projection. I've taught you that projection equals perception. What you don't project, nobody perceives. In fact, the fact that you are not projecting leaves you to any kind of perception, right? So, first of all, make sure that you have the right character. With the right character in place, what it would naturally imply is that you have the real values now. Add branding to that value and character that you possess. One of the problems we have in real time is that good people don't know how to do great branding. Rather, those who are scams pay attention to branding and packaging, thereby making less valuable but noise making real estate brands more popular. Why those that have the real value and character pay less attention to branding and projection. And at that particular point in time, we have trust issues because the more bad news happens through the wrong influential people or popular people, it keeps subjecting those that have the real character. And right there is a problem. So if you want to deal with trust issues, then you want to pay attention to your character, your branding, and your projection. Number four, legal issues. This is basically a matter of knowledge. Knowledge. You just have to pay serious attention to knowledge. Not just knowledge, the right legal knowledge. And this is another major problem because a lot of realtors go on the internet and you're searching for power of attorney. And two things will naturally happen. Either you find an article written by a blogger who is only seeking attention and doesn't really know about the practical realities of real estate laws in Nigeria. At that point, you are reading about power of attorney, but that subject matter you are reading is not very applicable to Nigeria because real estate, even though it's a global reality, has local realities. And those local realities means that everything must happen based on the jurisdiction it is happening part time. So when you are studying, make sure that you are studying practical legal conversations that are written by Nigerian experts in the field. Number 4 or 5, dealing with objections. Kai, this is real. This is serious, and I think I may have to do a separate video about this so that I don't rush into it. My time is already rushing away. So, but the summary on the issue of objection is that when the client says, "Oh, I'm not interested. It's far. It's this, is that," and then it's looking like that reason is making the client not want to make a decision or give you a positive feedback. At that point in time, what I would naturally tell you is that you must first find out why the guy is giving you that objection. For me, objection is not a no. Objection, most of the times, is that I am not yet ready. Or not yet. Generally, not yet. Or I'm not feeling the offer. Or I need more clarity. If you are able to understand the intent and the purpose or the real reason behind the objection, it helps you to really know how to deal with that objection and be able to sell better. If you don't know how to deal with objections, you can't sell real estate. You won't be able to sell real estate, especially not even in the realm of selling it consistently. One of these I'm going to teach you psychographics. We'll have that conversation. It will be a full video on this one. Number 7, the untold demands of real estate. Untold demands. They're untold because many persons see more flashy cars being driven by developers, top real estate people, but do not have access to the behind the scenes and demands of real estate. Real estate will demand a whole lot from you. You literally work 247. Another word it says to someone in the US, Australia, or other countries of the world, you literally have to sometimes work around the clock. And then part of the demand is the practical realities of the sacrifice. Not many persons are aware, right? So the untold demands of real estate. And the summary of that is, don't be deceived. There's a whole lot of hard work behind the scene. A whole lot of hard work and smart work behind the scene of those succeeding in real estate. One solution to all of these problems that can really help you to succeed in real estate, I would highly say get these 2 books: Understanding Real Estate Laws in Nigeria and Sell Real Estate Consistently. About 1 month of actually launching them, got to 23 states in Nigeria and about 4 countries specifically: Finland, UK, Cote d'Ivoire, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. That's 5 actually. So If you want to grab your copies, make sure that you reach out to the number shown right on your screen. I do highly recommend these books, both in terms of their quality and in terms of the practical dimension of the values in the book. If you're interested to grab your copies of the book, reach out to the number shown right on your screen, 0707058722. And if you're interested in taking our video courses, that is in our Fortreal Academy, where we have the basic real estate course, the 7-figure marketing and sales course, all video courses, all right? The real estate task course, the government regulations and compliance course, and other courses that we're adding at the Fortreal Real Estate Academy. These courses can be taken from anywhere in the world. They're visual materials. And if you're interested in that, there's also a number to reach out to, which would be on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the very next one. Bye-bye.